to my X journey, and if you're new to this channel, I am Mrs. Y, and if you are returning viewers, welcome back. So today, obviously, we're doing Hermès unboxing, and I have many stories to share with you guys. And as you can tell a little bit by the ratio, I mean, it's 2 items, and some of you could probably guess what this is. And this box, I think it's very, very special, and obviously it's much bigger. I was so excited, and I posted on Instagram when I first got it. And I asked you guys, what do you think that is? And a lot of you gave me so different answers, and let's see if you guys are correct. If you have not yet subscribed to my channels, please consider to subscribe so that you won't miss any of the unboxing videos as long as my story time, because I do have a lot of insider stories for you guys. But first thing first, let me unbox this piece, and then we'll talk a little bit about the story, and then we'll move on to the big item. So let's just say, I mean, I can definitely tell, and you guys who've been shopping at Hermès, you guys know, this is a pair of shoes. So, and for those of you who've been following me, you know I went to Canada like quite often. It's almost like I live in Canada right now, and I actually saw this pair, and then I came back home and asked my SA if he has it in the boutique. I'm just gonna show you guys. I got this black and white royal loafer. Okay, this is like magic, I feel like, because originally I was gonna get like the Paris loafer in white and a black, and I feel like this is like a perfect match. So for royal loafer, I have to get a half size bigger. Like my true size is technically 37.5, and with the royal loafer plus this pointy, and this is goat skin, which is like tougher, so I have to get a 38. Okay, just for your reference. Okay, so you can see the size at the back, and they just look perfect. It's just so comfortable and so trendy. I feel like it's classic and trendy at the same time. So a couple of weeks ago, if you have not seen my video, so I actually unboxed the Constance 24 in box leather, and if you have not yet watched that videos, I put the link down below in the description box, okay? And that's technically when I ordered this shoes, because they actually didn't have it in the store, like not at my boutique. So then my SA had to transfer it. So I was thinking, okay, like we will just go in to pay for my shoes. Okay, that was like my intention. But then one day prior to pick up my shoes, I received another text from my SA saying, your hubby's big item is here. I was like, what is going on? Okay, so, and now this is here. Hence, I'm gonna have Mr. Y here to unbox this big item because this is for him.
Hello! Okay, so we're ready to open this gigantic box.
I know.
So when the SA brought it out, like it totally covered the SA's body. So that was kind of funny. And then you can't even see the SA.
I know.
So let's do this. Okay, let's go for the box opening. It's huge. And then when the SA was opening it, I thought the SA was struggling a little bit. It was big.
Yeah, and he wants to try things like to be very pristine, okay? I appreciate that.
Yeah, but the tissue paper definitely is a little bit crumbled because it's such
so
a
hard.
struggle. As you can all see, this is just the care booklet, the leather, right? As you can all see, it is a bag. But what is the bag? Do I dangle this like this with everybody? Make your guess what color it is. Look at this dust bag. It's humongous.
I know.
Okay, let's go for it. Yes, it is the HAC black with palladium hardware, the 40, yes. And this looks so nice. This is incredible. So there's a lot of leather here for this bag. All right, so let me just go ahead and undo the sangle. It's a bit hard because You're gonna slide this through. So this is not your normal Birkin, because the normal Birkin, you don't need to slide it through here. Okay, so you have to slide this through. The flap is pretty much similar. Remove the felts here. And then you open it up this way. And then you just yank this open. Because it's a men's bag, so it's okay. You don't have to be too delicate here. So it's a travel bag. And we are gonna intend to travel with it. We are going to make a kind of a big trip this summer. So this is great. This would be great to have. We are going to Australia.
Yay!
Just a little kind of sneak peek in terms of where we're going. All right, so this is the gigantic lock and clochettes. So look at the size of this lock.
It's actually really nice.
It's so heavy.
It is very heavy. The bag is already heavy with a clochette.
Actually, maybe we should weigh the bag. Okay. All right, but this is the inside. I want to show everyone. There's the inside. The stamp is over here on this side. So this is actually 40 by, he was saying 40 by 40, right?
Something like that.
Something like that. I don't know.
But it's not really a square.
Not really a square. So I think it's longer than 40. It has to be longer than 40.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah. So anyway, if we will probably put the description of the dimensions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this bag waited for 2 years. So maybe let's sit down for a chit chat.
So some of you might ask, like, how did I get like 2 bags in a row, and would it affect my profile? Is this a Quota bag? I'm sure you guys have these questions. My essay actually talked to the manager to confirm, because he wants to make sure that I will have a Quota bag this year. And the manager said to him that it's fine. This is a men's bag, so it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't count, basically. Like, all they count is just females bags. The half 40, it's like nothing. And it's got, I think it's hard to sell too. Like, they don't sell a lot of it.
Well, it doesn't come in a lot. They're saying it's extremely rare. So this bag actually, the one in the US right now, brand new ones?
Yeah, brand new ones, yes.
Yeah, not including some store have it on display.
Right. And those can be sitting there for like more than 2 years. And
Yeah.
for some reason, they don't release those, which we don't know why. And another story is that the manager actually emailed the merchandise department to see if they could get this transfer, which is very interesting to hear. Apparently, this was en route to the Madison flagship store.
So that's surprised us, because like we used to hear that anything goes to the Madison is just purely Madison.
Well, but it was en route. Like, it's not, it's there already. It was
Right.
on the way there. So they technically like took it and rerouted it because they have a confirmed customer, which my essay was kind of like, yes, it's a confirmed sales, but I hope so. You know, like, because you never know, right? Clients can change their mind, but obviously we didn't change our mind. We've been waiting for this for 2 years.
But like back in terms of like the Madison stock, I remember that when I was shopping with my SA, she had mentioned that what Madison gets is gonna be Madison stock, right? And then she also mentioned like definitely Madison cannot take other boutique stock for sure.
Oh, for sure. Madison has the most stock. I think they get it like weekly.
Yeah, they used
Yeah.
to get it weekly.
Yeah, at
weekly
least.
shipment for sure. And you know, even COVID, I think they didn't get it weekly, but they get it like bi-weekly, and that's already more than
Other boutique for
other
sure.
boutiques.
I think Auto Boutique at the time, they probably only get it like maybe once every 3 months or 2 months max.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think now, like my local boutique, at least I know they get it monthly,
Yep,
at least, or a little frequent, but sometimes it's just a surprise drop ship. Like, it's not on the list. It could happen too, but it's like you don't know when,
Yeah.
right? But Madison definitely has more stock.
So I can say that when the Madison store opened, I did request this bag, and they actually offered me a gold version.
Right.
And obviously that we did not take it because I explicitly said I only want black with palladium. And that VIP shopping turned it out to be a gold with palladium.
Yeah, I think it was palladium.
And I tried it on and I had kindly rejected that bag. So after 2 years now, we can kind of tell you the true story, what happened on the VIP shopping actually. There was a bag, we did mention in that video that there was a bag that I rejected, and now you know which style of bag that I rejected.
Yeah.
So the funny thing is, they were saying like the black one is not for sale. It was for the boutique's display.
Right.
So that's why they couldn't release that bag to me on the VIP shopping day. And however, they were willing to release the gold one.
The funniest thing is, like, your new SA was trying to offer you anything but the black.
Yeah. She had offered me the Gritzmeyer. She asked me if, or even like before the Gritzmeyer offer, she also asked me if I like the green, like a dark army green.
Right.
Like an olive green kind of thing. And I totally reject both of them.
Oh, for sure. If you don't like it, we don't take it. We never play the game of taking
something that we don't like.
Right.
I mean, these bags are super expensive, right? So you want to buy something that you know 100% that you're going to use and you're going to love the color, right?
Right.
And I don't want to just say because they offer it to me and I'm going to go buy it. And the gold one was just too eye-catching.
Yeah,
and
it's too flashy. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to carry out, you know, to use on our travel. So I think the black one is just going to be very more subtle and blend in. And if this front part is too catchy, I can just flip it to the back and we'll just use it as a regular black leather bag. That wouldn't be as catchy. I mean, of course, those who know knows, right?
Right.
For sure.
Yeah.
So I do want to mention about the pricing because for the past 2 years, I know like 2 years ago about how much it is, but like now with like yearly price increase, I had no idea, and I was doing some research prior to going in today when we pick up this bag, and there was nothing, like nobody reported prices. So I would want to share the price, which is $16,300, and that's a lot of money, I know. So this is kind of crazy with
And you know, when Mr. Y asked my SA about the price, my SA said, it's around the same as the box constant or a little bit more. Well, that's a couple grand more.
Yeah, so you can say it's like about $2,000 more.
So anyhow, like, I cannot stress enough, like, there is no such a thing about pre-spend. Okay, at least really not in the US. Like, I didn't even spend like a 1-to-1 ratio to get the 2 offers, okay? Even if you say this doesn't count because this is a men's bag, okay? The shoes isn't even a 1/10 ratio to my constant 24 in box. Okay, like, I'm telling you, like, it's all about your relationship with your SA, and prove that like you're not a reseller. Like, almost every single time when I got an offer from my SA, like whatever that is, like Mini Lindy, Birkin bag, my constant 24, like the next time I see my SA, I always bring the new offer. And these are the hot items, okay? So it's great that you show that you are using it in front of your SA, and he or she will know that you're definitely not a reseller, because reseller will only take things new in and they wouldn't be using it, right? Because they want to put it on the market. So I think this is just a way, and then building the relationship, it's really about your love for the brand. Like, you will buy anything. Like, if they want to look at your profile, like the manager just doesn't want you to have so much of femme bags. They want to make sure that you have other departments good as well, if that's you purchase. just because to prove that you're not a reseller, your true love for the brand, and obviously they will put the effort for you. I mean, sometimes they might not get approval, but at least they will try, right? Like you just gotta build that. Like don't expect they will do things right away when you just started your journey, but it takes time, and patience is virtue, that's for sure. We waited this bag for 2 years. Have I bugged my SA? No. Like my SA will initiate the talk like, oh yeah, your wish it's on the list. Like even though I don't tell my SA every year, like my husband's looking for the Hack 40.
Yeah, but the SA also mentioned to us that, you know, occasionally, you know, the SA is working on it, looking after my requests, you know, throughout, you know, the past 2 years. And we will always respond like, hey, don't worry about it. Hey, take your time. Like, no pressure. We can wait, you know?
Yeah.
So I think it's more like the different experience in terms of the bag offer. Like if you are true to your requests and you are buying the things that you had requested and not be like one of those like, oh, all of a sudden change your mind kind of customer, then I think they will definitely take care of you and
for sure.
You know,
I think that was one of the things.
Continue to talk about what's your next bag, because that's what happened today's conversation. So.
Right, and I feel like another strategy looking at it's like really do your research on what you really want, like the color, the style, and then because when you submit it to your SA, they take it serious. Like they wanted to make sure that you're not gonna say no. If you requested and they offer it and said no, that's a big no-no. Like then you're technically done. I rejected in the past because it was not on the list. Like he was just trying, like my SA was just trying to offer and see if I would take it. And then sometimes, you know, they do that to understand your taste, okay? So
they can definitely surprise you, and at those moments you don't need to feel obligated to purchase, okay?
No.
If that's something that you're not interested, you can say no because they surprise you with it, okay?
Right.
And you know, if you say yes and then you resell, then that's even worse.
Right.
You know? So but again, like if you requested a specific color, the bag came in and you rejected, and again, your profile is ruined. So
right. So just be careful in terms of the list. Like if there are things that you want to change your mind, you can change your mind.
As long as the bag didn't came in yet.
Right.
Like the list can change,
Right. Like as long as your SA didn't tell you that it's coming or whatever, you can always change it. I always change it. Like yearly or like twice a year, it depends, right? There are things will change, and sometimes there are new colors or things that you found out that it's out there that you're interested, you can always add and you can always take something out. I've done it.
And one extra tips for everyone, especially when you get your bags offer, and especially when you are in a closed room with your SA, that is the safe time to ask he or she your questions about your future bags, your wish list, all that stuff, because that is when they can actually talk to you a little bit more freely, because they know that there's no other customer in the background eardropping the conversation, and there's no other colleagues that will be eardropping in the conversation. So do not hesitate to talk to your SA at these precious moment in terms of the time that you can get one-to-one time with your SA.
Right. Like take that 10, 15, 30 minutes, like just ask as many questions as you like, I feel like.
And the SO question.
Oh, yeah. Well, I kind of did it in a open space, but then I also asked him when we were at a corner of a department, not like there's many people, there's no people around. It was just us and him. So you just gotta be smart. Like if there are people around, then definitely just wait and ask.
Yeah.
But when there's nobody's around, when it's quiet in the boutique, why not?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. I think it's okay. Like if your essay is so good, like I think they will be transparent to you, or like sometimes you just need to wait a little bit. Like, so I asked him when we had like almost 2 years relationship, that's when I asked him about my SO. I think it's fair because, you know, if your essay is able to perform and gave you like most of the bags that you asked for, or quota bags especially, like once a year, I think that's already a start of a good relationship. And depending on he or she, how they talk to you, if they're so open, I feel like you do have a higher chance. But then if you sense your essay, it's like, it's okay, like it's still building that relationship, then maybe wait a little bit. But I had like a pretty good, consistent purchase history with my essay, even though I have to tell you, it's definitely nothing 1-to-1 ratio to get a bag, or like 1-to-3 ratio. It's just about like the way we talk to my essay. And we always show that, you know, we're patient, it's okay, like we also like, you know, kid around and whatever. I think these things also count into place.
I think you should be watching our span ratio videos. We had a video that talks about the span ratio, and we actually itemize what category that we had shopped for that year and the bag that we got offer. It's not a 1-to-1 ratio, okay?
No.
So get that out of your head. If you are intended to go into Hermès thinking it's gonna be a 1-to-1 ratio, you created this 1-to-1 ratio for you to play with, okay? So.
And they're salespeople, remember that. And they know that you're playing that game, then why not?
And they're gonna more than welcome to
play that
game with you, so.
I think your essay was assuming that we would play that game, and obviously...
Oh, the new essay? Yeah, my new essay with Madison? Yeah, no, I did not play that game with her, so...
No, because we knew that's where she's going to, and then we're like, nope, like that's not...
Nope,
that's not how we do things, and you know what? I would have not shopped with you.
Exactly, so...
No, now I'm sorry, but I just feel like you should really walk into the boutique and then just rub in her
Find
face.
the right essay that you can link up with, and that it's not tied into a dollar amount, so.
No, it doesn't.
So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and I am going to definitely use this on our summer trip. We're gonna have quite a few summer trips.
I know. Actually, I love this bag.
And of course, I think if you have any questions, please put it in the comment below, and we would love to answer your questions.
Yeah, and don't forget to follow me on my Instagrams, and I would love to chit chat with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's videos, and if you do, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider to subscribe. And this channel not only talk about Hermes unboxings, not all about unboxing, but there's a lot of stories that I will share with you guys. And if you want to know more tips and tricks, please subscribe to my channels and I won't disappoint you. But of course, I don't post as often, but when I have these stories, I will definitely give you guys the first insights. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.